Hey guys, what's up? This is a video talking about a band called Brutus. So let me just get right into this little review here and give you my opinions on this pretty awesome album. Now, Brutus are a brutal death metal band that formed, I believe, in 2000. I might be slightly off on that date. Yeah, 2000. And they broke up in 2010, and then a lot of people didn't know what the fuck they were doing for a long time. They didn't know whether these guys were putting out a new album or not. And even the Facebook page, Honest Album Covers, I believe, they put out a fucking album cover of the artwork that was released, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago, saying like, when the fuck is this album ever going to come out? And finally it's out. Now, a lot of people might think this is just average slamming brutal death metal, like what the fuck, like why would anybody get fucking hyped up about it? But I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this, and you can tell me what you think. You can tell me if this is actually worthwhile release, or if it's just kind of boring and not really worth getting so fucking hyped over. So yeah, let me just get right into it. Now, this album was released on Rising Nemesis and Willowtip, basically a conjoined release. And it was released on January 8th, 2016. And these guys are from the Netherlands, and I've already mentioned they were formed in the year 2000. Now, the album begins with a sample, and there's some use of samples in this, and really, I can't talk about this album the same way I would talk about most albums where it's track by track, because for me, most of the tracks seamlessly just chopped together for the most of the release. They're like stuck together like one big giant piece. So really, I always thought that, like, when I first listened to this, I've listened to it 2 or 3 times all the way through, and all I could think, this is basically just a 54-minute piece of brutal death metal that doesn't let up long enough for you to fucking even have a breath, which is good in my opinion. You kind of want your brutal death metal claustrophobic sounding, and seeing as this album is 13 years in the making, I don't know, to some people that might seem like it's worth the wait, but to me, I don't really think I would have been sitting around for 13 years waiting for this album. It's not really of that kind of caliber, but you know, it is a good album. Let me just get into what I think is good about it. Like I say, it stated, it's just so fucking brutal, and there is a lot of quality to this. The production is a little bit off, in my opinion, but that's forgivable. The music itself is fucking great. And I think there's not a song on this, and not a moment on this that is really lacking at all. From the beginning of this album, you're just fucking dead on into it. You're like ready to fucking kill listening to it. And really, they don't give you any time to say, oh well, let me relax, let me just do this. Like, you know, there's no fucking relaxation. There's no fucking waiting a minute or something. There's no fucking pausing this album and going and take a piss. You're listening to this all the way through because you can't fucking stop. And all the song titles are, I believe, in Dutch. I might be mistaken, but it seems to be that way. And really, all I gotta say about this is that it's a great fucking album if you like brutal death metal. It's nothing really insanely great, and it's not. I wouldn't say it was worth the 13-year wait that the band had in between their first album and this album, but. Really, if you're a big fan of these guys on their first album, which came in 2003, and you were looking forward to this, you're not going to be completely disappointed, but you're not going to be like, oh, well, this is worth the wait. So, that's all I got to say, guys. Check these guys out. They're fucking awesome, brutal death metal. Brutal death metal isn't exactly the style I listen to a lot. I find a lot of it kind of melds together at times, but I didn't find that this release. I found it to be pretty different sounding and different enough where I actually really did enjoy it. So yeah, I'm going to give this 76 out of 100, and I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Go check it out if you haven't. So peace the fuck out and have an awesome day.